Town. What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it is Tuesday morning, and it's going to be a great, 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 great day. I know a lot of y'all are out doing your holiday stuff, but you need to text, tag, and tell a friend, because you know I got something. If I'm coming on this day, you know I got something to tell you. So it's not a day that I really, really celebrate anymore. I'll accept it as a holiday, but I just don't celebrate the meaning of it anymore because it just don't make sense. You know, when you know better, you do better. Not trying to change your attitude about it. It's just when you know better. When I know better, I'm gonna do better. And when I found out that Independence Day was celebrated, we were still in chains. And didn't really get out of them to 1865. But so it's all right. I ain't mad at you. Keep celebrating what you want to celebrate. Pop your fireworks. I don't know about putting no flag in your yard. I ain't never did that. But it's a great day. I'm just glad to be. If a lot of y'all home, text and tag and tell your friends. Let me talk to my starting five first. Hold on. Let me make sure I get to my starting five first. Let me get. I got on Facebook. We got Thaddeus Moody, Daryl Anderson, Mate Cora. Who else we got? Belinda Jonigan, Reginald Simpson. Okay, we got on YouTube. We got Wesley Yates, Brad Kimball, D Holcomb. That's it. But text tag. This gonna be a year. But you know what? If it's just y'all on here, we gonna talk today. First of all, it's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, and I want a lot of basketball people were here today, and I'm gonna give them a chance to get in because I need some more basketball. I need some moms and dads who had kids in this basketball community, and I need a dad who coached the team. Anybody got a dad that ever coached his son? I need to talk to him too. Talking about coaching him in, not in just, in competitive basketball. That's what I want to know. But I want to know, Jeremy, all of y'all, Anson, all of y'all, do me a favor. Put a topic on the screen, what you want to talk about. Put a topic that's been pressing on you. Because I got some stuff for y'all today now. You already know. Y'all better get your notes out today. I got a few things I just want to share with y'all. Just because it's just, I got to. See. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about? He ain't gonna get it. But do y'all see what I'm just talking about? Let me put that back up there. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Just ain't in tune. Y'all, we can have a symphony orchestra, man. And you got one person that can't get in tune. Y'all ever been in a choir? And you just got one person that just can't sing? Don't never come to practice, but show up late and come in there off top, pitchy, off. But guess what? I'm gonna educate them today. So whatever you got to talk about, anybody else. Brad says another shooting in Philly. Shootings everywhere, Brad. But it ain't enough for us to talk about it on here. If you ain't calling your congressman, because they can stop it. These guns. It's dudes just walking down the street, y'all. with body armor on. What's that? The AR-15, another pistol. Just walk down, shoot. In Philadelphia, just shooting people. And this guy talking about, am I working? I ain't working, Doc. I'm enjoying myself. This ain't work. If it was work, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Hey, Belinda. What you said? Oh, Hatter got the soup. What soup? What is she talking about? With the decision on affirmative action, how can we be prepared? I got you. I got you. You know what? I got something for you. I got a little bit something for you. I got a little bit for you. It really ain't gonna hurt you, Daddy's movie. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you, Dad. Affirmative action, ladies and gentlemen, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Ain't that what Jamie Foxx used to say? Don't be scared. What's that? What? Wanda, don't be scared. But I'm just glad y'all here today, man. Share the show. I think everybody have you had a chance to watch a couple of them? Yes, Jeremy. I taped them all, and I've been going back and watching it, and it was so much bad basketball. I couldn't watch too much of it. A lot of guys were struggling. Saw a lot of guys struggling. It was cool. What do you think about it, Jeremy? It was okay. It wasn't nothing. Sean, what's up, Sean? It wasn't nothing extravagant to me, summer basketball. I didn't see nothing to make me want to talk about it today. But what did you see? And we can talk about it. He said, I am using today to have these D, E, and I conversation. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Happy to see. Oh, thank you. Happy to see you too. Anybody know how our Texas team did yesterday in EYBL? I don't know. But guess what? Guess what? I can go to my computer right quick. Hold on. I got the EYBL all up. So our Texas team. So that would be yesterday. Let's see the schedule, the results. Let's see what happened yesterday. I know the JL316s won. They beat Arizona Unity. I know the 16th with Money Mike and Sebastian. Man, Sebastian is good, man. Sebastian is kind of good. Okay, I'm just telling y'all in case y'all ain't Adams Sebastian, he pretty good. He pretty good. I'm just telling you. Let me see. I know they won, and I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see the other teams. I don't. Let me see. 17s. JL3 got the head toe off. The 17s got the head toe off. 88-66. That's getting your head toe off. Had a big game tonight. JL3 versus Mean Streets. Which JL3? Because the JL3. How's that a big game tonight? Diversity, all including Hatter is what it. I got you. Nancy, hey, Nancy, don't come on here with this happy 4th. We ain't celebrating no 4th of July. We ain't celebrate. We celebrate Juneteenth. Nancy, we were still slaves when when Independence Day came. So it wasn't no innocent. I'm gonna talk about that soon, Nancy. But thank you, Nancy. Thank you for putting that up there, baby. Because I got something for you today, Nancy. I got something for you. The 17 JL's 317. Y'all got that now. I saw a tweet, y'all. I saw a tweet, and they were talking about Fob gone. Fob ain't coaching the team now because the coach for JL 317 is not there, but they got their head tore off yesterday by CP3 team. They always good. He said, I haven't had a chance to watch any game. You haven't locked in. I mean, it's I taped all the games. Summer basketball games. If I'm just tuning in and seeing people, I tune in to look at Junior a little bit. I tune in to look at Kendrick Davis a little bit. And I was hoping Bryce played for Philly last night, but he didn't play. And I turned off that game. I just watched a few games. That's all. Watched a few games. Remind us to talk about Essence Fest. I ain't gonna talk about the Essence Fest on Wednesday. That's Women Rock Wednesday. That's Essence Fest is women. So Women Rock Wednesday Essence Fest conversation. All you women, call all your women. I want to talk to them. Dorothy Green, make sure you be back on Wednesday. I want to talk about the Essence Fest. Okay, y'all got to help me through it because I used to love that. It was an institution. I used to go every single year, and now I don't even feel like just going down the road. So let me see. JL3 lost. Let's see. What did the Houston Hoops do? Did you say Texas? Texas. Drive Nation won. Drive Nation. I think. Did you say Texas? Yeah, he said Texas. Drive Nation won. I'm just trying to find everything. He said Texas. I ain't gonna mention nobody else there if it ain't Texas. Hold on. Let me keep going down. Houston Hoops lost. Houston Hoops lost to the New York Renaissance. They lost. They play again today. But the Texas team, they took a lick. One team, Drive Nation did win by 1 point, beat Team Thad. That was a good game. But the Houston team, the Texas teams didn't fare that well, especially the Houston teams. The two Houston teams got beat. Hey, Miss Gina, how you doing? I saw Big Fella last night. Gina, you in Utah? I hope you ain't in Utah. How you doing? Kendrick Lewis, you say you was in Essence. Okay, so tomorrow we'll talk about Essence tomorrow. Texas, we have to grow more as a state than a city. I like that. Texas, we have to grow more as a state. I like that. Than a city. But how can we do that? Tell me what you mean by grow more. We got the teams there. They had a chance to win. They just didn't win. Not gonna win all the time. You go, okay, smart girl. Smart lady. I'm thinking about coming. I'm thinking. But we have to grow more as a state than a city. We have to grow more of a state. We can't think of it as a city anymore. But if people from Houston and people from Dallas and people from the 409, they repping who they are. I can't stop a person from repping where they are, but as you right, as we go out against, I wonder how many of those teams go and support the other teams. I wonder, do the Houston Hoops go and support JL3 when they playing? You got the okay. I got you. Yeah. Guess what? I root for all of them. I root for all of them. But and I wonder because I used to when if I go somewhere, if I got a Texas team that's playing, I'm gonna be there and root for the Texas team. You follow me? I'm going. That's just I don't know. I'm glad y'all talking about the summer ball because, like I said again, a parent called me yesterday and said thank you for recognizing us. I didn't know I was going to but a parent called me and said, thank you for recognizing us. Robert, I'll be glad when this stuff is over. Hold up. If he's told me, if my daughter had the right offer right now, I wouldn't play in no more of this stuff. Every time I go, it's to $1,000 trip everywhere I go. And these parents are, dude, this stuff is getting expensive. And but when that parent called me, it kind of warmed my heart. I'm just riding. The parent called me. I thought he was just calling, telling me, man, what's up? This is my dude. But he was just telling me about how his daughter is playing, and he said he'll shut this thing down if she got the right thing already. That is a good Lily basketball they do. But when the Hoops made it to the Final Four last year, it was Texas takeover in their watch. How was Texas Takeover? What was Texas Takeover? Hold up. What? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Texas Takeover the team. Okay, okay. I got you. I got you. But Sean Davis, all I was doing, I wanted to just salute the summer basketball parents and all that you do for these kids. I was one of them, and nobody never saluted me, so I'm gonna salute y'all. If you follow me, I'm gonna salute y'all because I know the cost uh, and the receipts that add up thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just to go see your baby, and then you got dudes playing daddy ball on the on this thing. Hey, y'all got to help me with this. Is what Doug at? When did we start playing bad daddy ball on the top circuits? I got to text Doug. Doug, y'all got to talk to me. What Doug? Doug. Man, sign up to the show, man. Come on the feed. Hey y'all, if you're gonna play daddy ball, daddies, don't make it too obvious. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Mr. All them names, all them. Thank you, whoever, Mr. DHAGG84. Thank you. I need to talk to y'all, man. I need to talk to some people out here. Let me tell you a story. I played on this team, Houston Hoops, little boy team. My son played on the team, right? Doug, you got to help me with this. Played on the team, played for the Houston Hoops. I could talk about it now. It's a long time ago. That shit, they was what, 9, 10 years old. Turned me off about basketball. Turned me off. On the team, coach had a son. Other coach, one coach had a son. The assistant coach had a son on the team. So I went. Hey, Mr. Haggerty, what's up, baby? Hey, I went to a tournament in Austin. So I'm sitting in the stands just minding my business. Didn't say nothing. My son, I think he had just got on the team not too long ago. You know, for the Hoops, he got on the team. Panther Network. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. I'm gonna come back to my stuff. Panther Network. What is so happy about July the 4th to you? Because I got something to talk about in a minute. You tell me what's so happy, because I don't celebrate that day. I celebrate Juneteenth. I want to know what's so happy for you. Just put it on the screen. I'll get it later. Because it ain't happy. I'm happy. But what this day mean? Nah. But back to, so I'm sitting in the stands, y'all. Mamas and dads. I know y'all just think I'm a parent that had a son in the same situations y'all did. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. I like that, Doug. I like that. But I'm sitting in the stands, Doug, and this dude nudged me. I guess we was playing against his son. His son was playing, and he said, "Which one your son?" I said, "He's sitting over there. He ain't got in yet. They didn't start him when he first came over there, right?" He said, "Okay." So Robert come off the bench and was tearing them dudes, his son, and the rest of their team a new asshole. So the dude said, "Why ain't he start?" I ain't never met this dude. Me and him, great friends now. He said, why isn't he starting? I said, he just got on the team. I respect that. You come on a team late, I ain't expect to start. But this is just an innocent bystander. These two dads just sitting in the stands, never met anybody team. Never met anybody before. I'm talking about when they were little boys, man. I'm talking about little boys. Kendrick Lewis. So talking about baby. Talking about the baby team. It was 9 and 10 years old. I ain't talking about no 17s. We talking about the little kids right now. Little bitty boys. 9 years old. I know you can't hear that good because of your comment. We ain't talking about no 17s. I never met this man. I'm sitting in the stands talking to this man. And he said, I said, that's all right. He said, man, a player that good just shouldn't be coming off of this team's bench at all. Then, because he didn't know who was around me, he put on his phone. He said, read this message. He said, who is number so-and-so? Is his dad the coach? I said, yes. Let me tell y'all something. This man don't know us from Adam's house, cat. He should know that it's a guy on the team that shouldn't be playing, and he just hit it right on the head. That this boy, for him to still be in the damn game, his dad must be the coach. Dads, if it's that glaring, man, you wrong. Now, I understand your wife at home saying, you better play my baby. I understand. So that's why I didn't get mad at it. Because it's little boy basketball. It's 9 and 10-year-old. I didn't like the team. I'm going to tell you how bad it is. My son, mama, and his grandmother, they don't know too much about basketball. But they came after a game. They told me, what does swing it mean? After the game. I said, it means pass the ball to another person. She said, why he always says swing it when Robert get the ball? I said, because he want him to pass it to his son. It shouldn't be that glaring. But I had to tell that story because I never met this man. He saw this team. This is the first time we ever played in a tournament with this team. And this man knew daddy ball was going on immediately. So I fast forward, but me and that guy still talk. Me and the people on that team, we don't even really talk. Because my son wasn't on that team long. When the mama got to ask me stuff like, we just wasn't on that team long. Little bitty boy basketball. And I never forget when I told my son, I said, you ain't playing on that team no more. You know what he did? He went and folded the uniform up and put it in his bag and set it back the door and said, Dad, you can take that back to him. So evidently he wasn't enjoying himself. He had nothing to do with me. But if my baby that young, see, we take the joy out of the game at certain age. So, but now I turned on a few games yesterday. And I'm just wondering, because I don't know some of these people on this team, but I was just wondering, why is this guy playing more than this guy? And this guy playing. Then I found out the daddy owned coaching the team. A daddy who just came on the team with his son. Not this big boy basketball. That's why I use the parallel of the little boy basketball. In case y'all got that's little boy basketball team. let me tell you. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me dissect this right here. This dude just said, y'all know politics apart. Let the kids know too how. Man, you listening to these clowns around here. Well, you noticed that shirt, Trey Phillips. Trey Phillips, the only one noticed that shirt. Huh. Ain't too many people got that shirt. Big baller brand. Team sports. Ain't too many people got that shirt. LeVar sent this to me personally. Y'all going on with that. His son just got the max. 260. Damn. 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 In high level basketball, your son got to be good, man. In high level EYBL, all these circuits, your son got to be good, man. You can't save him. I had an interesting conversation with two guys. One guy I had never heard of. They put me on a three-way with a guy. But you know I hate to be on three-way with people I really don't know. He put me on the three-way, but I'll take it. I take it because I like the conversation. And then we was just talking about Houston, Dallas stuff. I didn't realize, because they told me, y'all. Listen to me, y'all. They told me that they tried to get a team in the Gasso. And Gasso said they ain't got no courts. They ain't got enough team. They can't even take your $600, your $700. I told y'all need to share this show. Because I got something else. But they told me something, y'all. They said they on a waiting list to get in the Gasso. And they paying six, almost. It's a prestigious event. And nothing against the Gasso people. I don't really know them. They're good. Nothing against them. But why y'all standing in line? Somebody tell me, why y'all standing in line to pay $600-700 to play in this event? It's about to rain outside. Wow. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Then they said it's another event the next week. They're going to pay $600 to pay. Hate to make it about race, but man, on a wait list, but guys but ask for a discount to play in the back. Doug Jones. Thank you, sir. From 8 years old till he finished, I never let my kid play on a team that had a dad. Lionel, you're a great man. Lionel, it ain't right, man. That was the worst experience I had. And I didn't think, You gotta understand, I didn't even think about it, but I'm getting back to you, Doug. But I didn't think about it, Lionel, at first. My son, I wanted to get him on a team. Somebody had said, okay, let him play on this team. And it didn't come highly recommended. He just wanted to play. So I don't want to coach my baby. I wanted somebody else. We was with the Jaguars, and I was coaching. I didn't like the way I was coaching my baby. I didn't like it. I was too mean of a coach. I wanted to just be his dad. I did not like being my son's coach. Because what? I took it out more on him than the other players. And I was wrong. It was wrong. From the pit of hell, it was wrong. Robert Hatter. But I corrected it. Never coached him again. Ever. I wanted to be his dad. That's the most important role I play in his life. This dude told me this morning, man, I'm on the waiting list. Sean David. Sean, I'm on the waiting list. Sean, and I hope that frees some daddies up. Because I wish somebody had a show back then that would have told me, thank God for Clyde Smith, who used to be over the Jaguars. He said, man, don't you let these parents have you and your son at odds. You got to live with your son for the rest of your life. Them parents gonna go and do what the hell they want. Don't you let them. I said, boy, some of the best advice I got. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this rain is coming down hard. I don't know what it's gonna do to this internet, but we're gonna get it out. We're gonna talk about it. But that's why I give y'all these experiences. I'm not telling you. These experiences for people to learn. See, we got know-it-alls on here that think they know it all. I'm not talking to them. We got some people coming on here just to troll us. They told me that's when you met. And then I think about it. I'm watching Marcellus Wallace and all of these people just telling me, and probably won't even share the show. If you're going to be a troll, share it so you can get some more trolls. I know. I've looked at these other shows. I look at these other shows. No, it ain't better than you. No, ain't better than this one. But I'm sitting here thinking about these dudes telling me this morning, I'm waiting. Then there's another one. And I shout out to the guy, Buff, with the smart marketing tool, talking about all of these 8 guys in Dallas that got drafted. I like that, Buff. He used that and said all of them played in my events. In other words, these guys in the NBA, they played in my events. Smart way to use it. I just found that out this morning. Yes, give a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, whenever you come on this show, hit a thumbs up button, please. Come on, y'all. They told me I have to prompt y'all because y'all not going to do it immediately. And they always tell me, Robert, you got to prompt them. Got to prompt. I'm talking. I ain't got time to prompt. So thanks to Kedrick Lewis for prompting. People on YouTube, thumbs up. People on that other stuff over there, Facebook, that I don't care, just like it. But I'm thinking about this thing, man. We got, and we don't see it. We don't see it, ladies and gentlemen. You wait in line over here, but you're going to come and ask the GMI to give you a discount. It's a good place to go. I'm going to come back to that. Kenneth Lofton, we don't celebrate the 4th of July on this show. And let me help you out. Let me help you out. I don't celebrate it. Y'all can celebrate what you want to. I don't celebrate it. Because I'll never forget. On July 5th, 1852, Ken Lofton, Kedrick Lewis, Josephine, Frederick Douglass delivered a speech at Corinthian Hall in Rochester, New York. A speech before the Rochester Ladies Anti-Slavery Society. The speech is widely known. There's a rendition of it by James Earl Jones. You need to, Morgan Freeman did it, and Danny Glover. All three of them, you need to go back and listen to this speech. Check this out. It's called, What is the 4th of July to the Negro? It's a powerful oration that expresses things that need to happen. As Black Americans, the 4th of July is an empty holiday. We have a day off. We'll go have a cookout. A lot of us have picnics. It's raining on you right now, and barbecues. Fireworks, bombs bursting in air. But it's an empty holiday for Black Americans because millions of our ancestors were still in bondage while the America that we know celebrated its freedom. Everybody was free except y'all's black ass. The freedom of Black people in this country is Juneteenth. That's why I didn't greet y'all when I came on this show with happy nothing 4th of July. And Frederick Douglass so eloquently put it out there. One of his master's wives taught him how to read. He said, "Hey, am I called to speak here today? When are we going to take our freedom?" Y'all, it's not going to be handed to you. I know a lot of y'all don't know your history. A lot of this stuff I didn't know. 1776, the Declaration of Independence. For some, July 4th. Others were still chattel slaves until 1865. There were two different Americas, ladies and gentlemen, in July 4th, 1776. It's two different Americas. And guess what? 2023, we still have divisions along racial lines. Share some of that with you in a minute. But I never forget. I'm going to give you this little part. Frederick Douglass, he said, the sunlight that brought light and healing to you, he's speaking to these ladies, this part of his speech, has brought stripes and death to me. This 4th of July is yours, not mine. You may rejoice. I just mourn. To drag a man in fetters into the grand illumination temple of liberty and call up him to join you in joyous anthems. Oh, say, can you see? Where inhuman mockery and sacrilegious irony? Do you mean citizens to mock me? Y'all, he talking to a group of white people by asking me to speak here today. If so, there is a parallel to your conduct. And let me warn you, it is dangerous to copy the example of a nation whose crimes, towering up to the heaven, were thrown down by the breath of the Almighty, burying the nation in irrecoverable ruin. I can today take up the plaintive lament of a peeled and wool-smitting people. That's Frederick Douglass, man. And he went on and on. We got to know this so we don't come and greet nobody. Don't send me no 4th of July text talking about happy 4th of July. I didn't always know that. That's why I'm sharing it to y'all. I didn't always know this. I just didn't even think about it. I never thought about it. But Doug, back to you. You said piggybacking. Oh, I got something else to go. We're going to go back and forth. Piggybacking off the Gasso conversation. No disrespect to Gasso. No disrespect to nobody. People. But electing to be on a waiting list for $600 plus. Come on, Doug. Doug, you sounding like Frederick Douglass. Watch this. Doug Douglas, what's up? Watch this, Doug. Piggybacking off the Gasso conversation. No disrespect. I got to keep that up there, Doug. Hold on. I got to make sure that thing stay up there. I don't want that to go off. Yeah, Doug said, hold on. Come on, stay up there now. He said, but people electing to go be on a waiting list for $600 plus and asking for a discount at another event that ain't but $300 plus is saying that their product is better than ours. And it's about college coaches. If you have players, they will come where you are. I'm a firm believer of that. Doug, you couldn't have took the words out of my mouth. But Doug, we still celebrating the 4th of July. How can we think like this, Doug? We still celebrating. A lot of us just don't know no better, Doug. Doug, we don't know no better. We'd rather go to that event because when Sloan and Jimmy got to start talking about each other and got all of that, it just turned me out. We had to pick a side. So Doug, we had to pick a side. Yeah, you pick Gasso side. I keep telling y'all, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they didn't get along. They didn't agree about everything. Adam Clayton Powell talked crazy to Dr. Martin Luther King every time he talked to him. But they got together on stuff that mattered to their people. See, y'all ain't even caring about your own people. When you go up there and give it the $600 to somebody else and then come and tell the guy, these people here, man, how many can I get in for this? No discount, man. I told y'all done twist the price tags on what's valuable. If you are good players, you going up there to Gasso don't mean you gonna get no college scholarship. I didn't realize it. Y'all got to realize it. Check this out. See, when you know better, you do something. When you know better, you do better. When my son, we were young, them same old sorry ass teams, they used to take them to Gasso. I remember going up there. The hell we going up there for? We little old kids. We ain't waiting about no damn lot. When I had power over my team, No. We went where our guy, no, we went where our guys gonna be evaluated. We had some of the top players we played here. Of course, I had a top player on my team named John Henson. Google him up. He was a pro. He what we did, we was trying to get him into the McDonald All-American game. Get him, and he was outside. So what we did, because they take the top people at the positions, so we said, who all ahead of you in your position? So we said, all right, let's go wherever DeMarcus Cousins, let's go play his big sour ass. Let's go play Ronaldo Sidney. Let's go get him. Derek Favors, probably a couple of more. We said, let's go play these guys. If you're a good player in Houston, Texas, the hell you going to Dallas for? What you going to Dallas for? Oh, you want to get away from home? Get away from your wife? I got it. Do that. Share the show. I told y'all need to share the show. You want to get away from your wife? I understand. I ain't mad at you. But we just got to get smart. And I know it. He can't tell me what I ain't trying to tell you. But you playing $600 for an event, and then it's a tournament here that's gonna have the same coverage, the same coaches, even if they don't. The influence of the guy in this tournament with college coaches is so we got a kid that play in this city, that played in this city, that played on a team from Dallas. But when his mama called me and asked me to get him in Penny Hardaway's basketball camp, I didn't hesitate. If I got the power to do it, I'm going to do it. Y'all, we don't need to run up to no time. If you good enough, you don't need to run nowhere. You got guys down here that got relationship with coaches that I can pick up a phone and say, what's the code to get in this camp? Now, look here, all your mamas, Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. Now, your son got to be good to get in the elite camp. Now, if you text me, he ain't good enough, I can't get him in because it's elite camp. In the regular camps, you might have some. Yo, the reason I'm talking about this, we got some of the best players in this next class. We got to keep our kids here, have them people coming to see us. We can go out of town every now and then. I'm not mad about them going to prep school sometimes because Texas don't have the NIL. If they're going to get some NIL money, I can't get mad at the family. These college coaches want you if you can play. They ain't worried about if you playing. See that? Y'all hear that? They ain't worried about if you playing in the Gasso. I ain't never heard no college player tell me, man, I'm finna go to Gasso and get me some players. Nothing against Mr. Gasso. It's just us. And I don't want Mr. Gasso. Mr. Gasso, I ain't mad at you. I'm mad at how we just Mr. Gasso, this is what I'm mad about, Mr. Gasso. So I don't want y'all telling Mr. Gasso that I'm mad at him. I ain't mad at Mr. Gasso. You know what? That's why I love the mix. Be able to be erudite enough to be able to tie one subject into another. Mr. Gasso, Mr. Gasso, I want to talk about the fallout from the Supreme Court case. It's going to come right back into this. I want to remind you, in case I told y'all you share this show, because your people ain't finna get this nowhere else. Now, if you already know all of this, then thank you. Share it. I want to remind y'all, we're not talking about a regular Supreme Court. Got to understand, I love the Supreme Court. I love the institution. I've been reading up on it for all my life. Political science, I just love it. But I'm telling y'all, I want to remind y'all, we are not talking about a regular Supreme Court. We're not talking about no Thurgood Marshall Supreme Court. Even Joe Biden said the other day, this is not the normal court. And he used to be on the committee to confirm. When he used to be a senator, he used to be on the committee he was on the judicial committee. Joe Biden was. He said this is not a normal court. This is an irregular Supreme Court. And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about, because y'all always talking about, that's wrong for the affirmative action. Robert Hatter finna give you something. So when you're at your picnics, like these guys were, I was at a thing the other day, and the people were talking, and I didn't want to hold court because I know I wanted to give this to y'all first. I just listened to them talk. They just don't know. But let me tell you something. Like I said, what we have to be clear about, I'll repeat it again. This Supreme Court is abnormal. We're talking about a Supreme Court that is bought and paid for. Y'all hear me talking? Bought and paid for. Hold up, somebody calling me. We still on, ain't it? I'm still there. Am I still on? They ain't knocked me out. Y'all got to take notes. I told you you're going to take notes. We're talking about a Supreme Court that has been bought and paid for by billionaires. We're talking about a Supreme Court who's purchased members of the white Christian nationalists and a Django character, Stephen, who loves them. We're talking about a Supreme Court that, quite frankly, should not be allowed. And I question whether, to the extent the Supreme Court have its authenticity and its power and its legitimacy because we just give it. At one point, do we, the people, say, wait a minute, at least two of y'all, we believe it's 3 or 4 of y'all, are bought and paid for by the highest paying billionaires. 3 of y'all are in seats that were stolen from the people. I explained that to you yesterday, in case you didn't know. The one that they took from Barack Obama, he was supposed to nominate Merrick Garland. They said, no, get out of here. You get out of here. You can't get that. We ain't nominating you. Mitch McConnell said, hell no, we ain't gonna even bring it to a vote. We're not gonna even bring it to a vote. Take your black ass on wherever you came from. I'm just giving you real. I'm keeping it real with you. Then this illegitimate ass president get because of y'all talking about Hillary, lock her up. Hillary, I don't like Hillary. I don't like her. I don't like her. Then the guy, I can't vote for no woman. But these clown ass, a lot of clown ass black folks voted for Trump. So he gets in their office and appoint 3 of these seats that were stolen from the people, because he stole the stolen election to me. Because they stole the minds of some of the people that look like me, and they didn't go vote. Don't start me. Also, we have to be clear about the fact that We don't need to give credence to a Supreme Court that we know that's bought and paid for. That's why ain't no war is me, Thad Moody. Some stuff we can do. We got lower courts that can fight this stuff. It's really troubling to me. And we worried about. Doug, what you said a minute ago, Doug, let me put Doug up on the screen. Put what Doug talking about. Doug, it's really troubling to me to see how the nation is sort of, well, the Supreme Court decided the people with a uterus can't have rights that are equal. They telling women what to do with their bodies. And we just said, okay. The Supreme Court decided that you can't have a race-conscious approach to dealing with intentional racial discrimination because the racists don't want it. I guess we just don't have rights anymore. Slow down on your comments and listen, Malcolm. You're commenting Malcolm, when you're typing, how the hell can you be listening? Quit all that typing. Because it's popping up on the screen. Slow down. Wow. Will somebody else please comment? That's serious. You can't be typing and listening at the same time. I just guess we don't have any rights anymore. It's interesting to me how quickly we can say, wow. How quickly we can say, wow, the Supreme Court is bought and sold. It's completely illegitimate, y'all, in terms of power. Thank you, Trey and Curtis. I guess we will get busy, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we'll get busy. Implementing the decisions they just issued in favor of the billionaires who bought and paid for it. I guess we just gonna lay down and just, hell no, I say. I do know there are plenty of lower courts who can look at what the Supreme Court has done and say that looks like something that is bought and paid for. Yo, this thing ain't over. I don't want you to be scared. It's complicated, it's difficult, it's challenging. But the reality is a group of white men with a lot of money bought these decisions. Check out some of your comments. What's up, Doc? Yeah, listen, you can't, just hold on, Malcolm. Let me get this out. Then you make your comments. That's all I'm saying. Both of us can't, ain't that what they said? Both of us can't be talking. Trying to give you some you just don't have. We don't have to sit in this space, y'all, and accept these decisions. I'm a fan of Thurgood Marshall. He had this approach about being a lawyer, which said, do what's right and the law will catch up. We do what's right and let the law catch up. Did y'all get that one? Did anybody know? Yeah, okay, no, Thurgood Marsh is my dude, man. And when he died, they replaced Clarence Thomas with him. What? Did y'all? They went from the best justice ever to live to the worst one. And Bush thought he black. And when the law has been misshaped and mishandled, Malcolm, abused and beat up on the head by a couple of white Christian fascists, white supremacist billionaires who got more money than this side of glory, we have to say no, John Roberts. No, Samuel Alito. Samuel Alito, he probably headed out on another trip with a sugar billionaire. Now I call them sugar billionaires. That's what they did. Sugar billionaires. Instead of sugar daddy, sugar billionaires. Yeah, that's my term. Yeah. Chris Walker don't steal that. No, Clarence Thomas and Jenny Thomas, the 10th Justice. You know it ain't but 9, but I call her the 10th one because she tell this clown whatever to do. I got to give y'all this because I'm watching Doug just tell me we want to pay $600 to pay an event. And then come trying to ask Paul Miranda for a discount. And Paul Miranda event is $300 plus. And you want a discount from Paul, but you're on a waiting list. This why people, the reason I'm telling you this right here, this why people can get over on you all the time. Black and brown students, y'all, maybe at most institutions, might make up 5 to 7% on a good campus. But legacy admission, and by legacy, let Malcolm, because he wants, what is legacy admission, Malcolm? We'll wait. What's up, Michael Joy? Michael Joy, you came in on the end of the civics lessons that because I'm trying to give a civic lessons to understand the summer basketball, and I'm finna pour me some water, but what is legacy admission? Malcolm, I see he ain't typing fast enough. All this damn typing I said Malcolm. I said Malcolm only. What is legacy? I'm giving you a chance to Google it. See there? See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about right there, Malcolm. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's why I don't want to hear that shit you talking about. All right, I gave you my chance then. All right, now let me get back to what I was doing. Legacy admissions, y'all. And what I mean by it is when people who are children of graduates of the college, who are usually not smarter than the people who applied on their own merit. And I don't say that to be mean, ladies and gentlemen, but according to the data, we know that they're usually less educated in terms of intelligence, the legacy students. We know the biggest thing they have going for them is their mommy and their daddy had the right sperm and the egg came together and the right uterus and born in the right zip code. That basically how legacy becomes legacy. I didn't ask for you, Trey Phillips. See there? I didn't ask you. I asked Malcolm. See y'all. See how y'all just don't listen. I was talking to Malcolm because Malcolm got so much to say. When I asked him that, he didn't say nothing. Trey, come on now. And y'all, and these legacy, somebody sent me some this morning. And these legacy students, they make up about 30, 40, 50% of college, these college institutions, legacy. Yo, but it's curious to me. It's curious to me that the students who were involved in this effort, what the SFFA, the Students Against Fair Admission. No, man. Just don't comment. That's all I'm telling you. Now you didn't even see. Now you want to comment. Oh my God. Now you want to comment. You ain't arguing with you. I'm talking. You type it. But it's curious to me that the students who were involved in this effort, including a dude named Ed Bloom, this white nationalist who has been on a rampage trying to destroy affirmative action programs everywhere he can find it. It's curious to me that they didn't go after the legacy admissions. They didn't go after the legacy admissions. I'm going to repeat that. They didn't go after the legacy commissions. Admissions. Only the affirmative actions. Did y'all hear what I just said? The legacy. Let me repeat that. Coach. Only 7%, 5 to 7%. Black and brown students only make up 5 to 7% on a good campus. Legacy, in some cases, 70%. Somebody sent me something this morning. I think Thad Moody. Come on, slow down, Malcolm. Malcolm, all right now. All right. Slow down now. Because it's very important. See, you ain't listening. You're typing. It's curious to me, Malcolm. It is curious to you why they didn't go after the legacy admissions instead of messing with Trey Phillips. Trey, is it curious to you? Paul Miranda, Ken Lofton, property taxes have become a huge problem. Yes, they are. Yes. But right now, we got to find out how we can vote these folks out that's raising our property taxes. Y'all can talk about them all you want to. We can talk about this summer basketball all we want to. But until one of y'all do something about it, I just can't do it by myself. I'm sitting up here trying to galvanize the truth. That's my job. If you need me to help, I'll help. None of y'all explain to me. And I see Paul hadn't touched it. While you would wait on a waiting list. No. Paul, you're absolutely wrong. Paul, you better check the last census, Paul. There's something going on, Paul. Better check the last census. Paul, maybe you can explain to me. Tell me what's so great about the Gasso tournament. I think, is it this weekend? This weekend. Tell me, explain to me. Just tell me your experience. I'm not talking, just give me your experience about why that tournament cost $600, almost $700. I said black and brown students. Y'all, if y'all listening and stop typing, y'all can hear. See that, Trey? See, Trey, don't go back and forth, Trey. No, y'all, over. Let me take a break. Y'all killing me. I got to take a break. I got to take a break. Buy some wine or something. Somebody buy some wine. Okay. Somebody.
Full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago, and we get everybody's support, and we're just going to continue to grow with the community. We have baby grand piano, we have jazz trios, we have DJs, and we have some theme nights. We have Greek night every first Friday. We have something that we're creating right now called Smoking Word. It's a full service over here. We have a mixologist behind the bar mixing up. We're famous for our smoky old fashions. We use different types of wood, the different leaves and the different tobaccos. There's different smoke that you can smoke your old fashioned with to alter the flavor.
Thank you, Solomon Bryant Wines. Thank you, Cleopatra's and Mimi's Creole restaurant. Thank y'all so much for giving me that break. Let me get back to talking about the affirmative action, the Roe versus Wade, the same Supreme Court. He said, I love the Gasso. The live periods gets the college coaches, best competitions from non-country. Best competition. Let me get back to this, and I'll get back to that. Let me get back to this because I'm gonna tie it back to that. Curtis, when you went there, did you go there for a live period with your son or anybody else? Did somebody come away from there with an offer or particular interests? Did it happen right there at the Gasso? That nobody saw you and you just happened to come up on the Gasso and you just blew up? I want to, y'all hold all that because I'm finna give you some. Just you can put your answers up there, and let me finish this out right quick because I got to get this out because a lot of people just don't understand this. I said it's curious to me that the students who were involved in this effort to overturn affirmative action at Harvard, it was SFFA versus Harvard and the SFFA versus North Carolina. And I'm just including this dude named Ed Bloom, who's a white nationalist who has been on a rampage of trying to destroy affirmative action programs everywhere he can find it. Anywhere. It's curious to me that they didn't go after legacy admissions. It's curious to know that they did. I just don't know it. I'm curious. Oh, yeah. Y'all know why they didn't go after legacy admissions? Let me see, can somebody answer that one? Why didn't they go after legacy admissions? They went after everything. Oh, no, please don't put it on the screen. What is Slim? Go back and look at the rest of the show, beginning of the show. We don't celebrate 4th of July on this show. Because Slim, we wasn't free when the 4th of July, Independence Day. So why are we celebrating? We celebrate Juneteenth. Y'all got this. Y'all, please, come on. But back to where I was. Somebody explain to me, when they went to these lower courts and fought all the way up to Supreme Court, why didn't these students, Slim McDaniel, why didn't they go after the legacy admission? Why it was only the affirmative action? admissions. Could somebody help me? Somebody scream, somebody say something. See, what I done found out, y'all just want to put whatever the hell y'all want on the screen. Bring a brick. I'm tired of these. Y'all, I'm tired of y'all just bringing some dirt. I need some brick. That is Moody. 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 Not in all schools. In some schools. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70%. This is why. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. This was intentional, removing the rights from brown and black and brown people. Just like Roe versus Wade being ended as an intentional removal of rights from people with a uterus. At a certain point, y'all, we got to say, F you. We are not going along. You tried it, Clarence. But we know too much now. Thanks to ProPublica and to all the actual investigative reporting that is happening, where we finding out these billionaires flying the justice around the world and putting them on their yachts and stuff like this. We know too much about this Supreme Court. Has been bought and paid for now. We will not comply, Clarence Thomas. Y'all, this is where the conversation has to start going. And we finna get back to this other stuff. Otherwise, we're right back in the Plessy versus Ferguson era. If you don't know what that means in America, go look it up. All right, let's get back. See, I had to give y'all this stuff when y'all get to talking about this. Just like I say, someone that you support, help your kid. Gasso worked for my kid. None of the local bros, nor my H-Town guy helped me with that. That's just help you with yours. They didn't help me with mine. That's you. I like that. That's you. They didn't help me with mine. And they worked the hardest for all the kids and not just for certain ones. What you mean they worked the hardest? Oh my God. Ain't nobody said none of that. What you mean, Paul, they worked the hardest? I ain't never heard of no damn Gasso that worked hard for them. We went to the Gasso, but I ain't never heard of no Gasso working hard for no kids. You're the first person that ever said that in my life. Somebody, did Gasso work hard for anybody else, kid? I like that though, Paul. That's your opinion. Did Gasso work hard for anybody else's kid? Damn, wait a minute. Is this thing working? Hold up. Is this thing working? Let me wake some people up. Hold up. Just say yes or no. Hold up. Let me do it. Hold up. Did Gasso work for anybody else, kid? Thank you, Slim. Yes, they work for kids. Oh. Paul, you are the first person that ever told me that in my life. But guess what? I'm not part of this summer basketball crowd. I remember you come tell me, man, you got to show up. I ain't got to show up for nothing. That's why I got y'all up here. I have never got an offer from there directly. The matchups are good for coaches to see. They do tell me what coaches ask about kids directly. College coaches would say to my son, they watched him at the Gasso once. We've talked. I also, you got two, Paul. You got another guy with you. I also think the Gasso does state rankings. They used to be, oh, let me put all this on the book because y'all don't think this is just me talking. Hold on. He said, I'm not sure, but I think they were the first high school coaches in free. They let high school coaches in free with a guest. Huh. Okay. I talk to them religiously. You talk to them. I've never talked to nobody from Gasso. I ain't got nobody from Gasso in my thing. So I get, but I get people. Excuse me. I assist parents because I don't get nobody. You and Gasso don't get nobody in college because if the kid can't play, his ass ain't going to college. So you can go on with that. They ain't getting nobody in college, but they can have a platform where if your kid does well, but guess what? I didn't have that experience. So I didn't have that experience. As a parent, even as a guy that I got other kids that I know and talk to, that Kool-Aid I haven't drunk. You and Curtis that had that experience. I haven't. Look at the work they putting out. I haven't seen one video. What video? Y'all see this stuff that these guys putting up here? Hold up. So y'all don't think this is me. What videos? What videos? Oh, look, Curtis. I'm putting, what video? I ain't seen no videos. They do help. Paul. This show helped kids get into college. Why do you think college coaches want to come on this show? I ain't asked you for $695 to come in my freaking tournament. I ain't asked you for nothing. Look at their Gasso sites and on Twitter. That's y'all job. I'm just asking. You ain't gonna convince me. I don't need Gasso. I got two people that Gasso is for. Not one time did I say anyone can get. There you go. That platform could have been anywhere if you show up and show. That's the point I'm trying to make. So it ain't Gasso. It's the kid because of the shit. I know plenty of kids that went to Gasso. Hold up, and ain't got no scholarship and ain't went to college and play basketball. I know a lot of them. But we ain't going. But Paul, all I'm saying is, what is Gasso? That's all I'm saying. I ain't telling you it might be good to you. I want to talk to somebody else. Curtis, you got two. Anybody else? Barry McDonald? He helped you and he helped Curtis. Anybody else that Gasso has helped? Ain't but two people? Melvin Dews? Wait a minute, is Yates on here? Did he help your son? Did Gasso help Wesley Yates? Gasso is another tool that kids can help. Okay, I got you. So, if they just another tool, must be a hell of a tool because people are paying. People are on waiting lists to get into it. And I'm trying to find out what the hell, what they got up there. I know everybody ain't getting no scholarship because that's mathematically impossible. If a video is shown on Gasso sites and the platform, it's donated content because they're not paying. See, y'all, I know this show so real. I know it's hard. And I know it's hard. Y'all, it's not easy. Y'all know y'all got to be thorough when you come on here, especially when I'm here. Oh, wait a minute. There are many platforms. Gasso is one of many to get kids. Thank you. So I'm just trying to figure out, Paul, really. Dudes told me they got a waiting list to get into Gasso because the Gasso ain't got enough gyms. I thought Dallas had more gyms than anybody in the world. What's wrong with the gym? How come they can't get no more gyms? They got a waiting list to get in, and them folks standing in line. What else they giving you there? Because all them guys is not going to get a scholarship. Can somebody give me the breakdown of what you getting? Shit, Paul didn't mind paying that $600. Gasso is not the only. They provide a great level. Okay, all right. And I told you, I ain't mad at Mr. Gasso. I'm trying to get my people together. So, Paul, please don't go tell Mr. Gasso I'm mad at him. I ain't mad at Mr. Gasso. I just don't understand. You telling me he helped your kid. Curtis said he helped his kid. Did he help anybody else's kids? I'm just trying to find out, Paul. Paul, you know I got to have more than one source. I got to have several sources, Paul. They're giving you why? Y'all better leave. Y'all better leave. Thaddeus moving along. He want to know too. See, Thaddeus is like me. I'm oblivious to Gasso. I never grew. When my son was playing, I ain't never hear nobody say, Hatter, we gotta go to Gasso. Let's get in the waiting list to get to Gasso. Maybe it's things has changed. And so that's all I want to know is what changed. So please don't tell Mr. Gasso, because I know y'all riding asses out here. Mr. Gasso, whoever you are, man, I'm trying to get our people together, man. Trying to see what the hell they looking for. So if someday I'm able to help them and offer them a superior product, I'll do it. I'm not trying to talk. I want Mr. Gasso, evidently you're doing something. I might need to come up there and see. No, I'm just Mr. Gasso. Mr. Gasso, if you know Mr. Gasso, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you how my life is this morning. One of the greatest men I know who helped me in my walk in this world called me this morning out of the blue. I ain't talked to him in months. Said, man, you've been on my mind. Can I pray for you right now? I got two guys like that in my life. Y'all don't understand. I feel invincible. When I got powerful men calling me. So, Mr. Gasso, I ain't on here trying to talk about your event. I'm on here trying to figure out why my folks got an event like this in Houston. Shout out to Buff. He got one. But Mr. Gasso, I'm just trying to find out why was some guys called me this morning and said they on a waiting list to get in a tournament. And the tournament costs almost $700. I want to know. I want to know. And this is what I always say. When them kids talking about, I put this guy in college. I put this guy in college. Man, you were a vehicle that helped this kid on his journey. It wasn't you. I put all of them 8 guys in Dallas in the league. All of them 8 guys that are going to the league in Dallas. All them dudes is 6 guys got drafted. I put them in there. There's plenty of exposure on the girls' side. Ray Caldwell from San Antonio Finest does a live period in the event in San Antonio. Plenty of D1 coaches and D2 coaches be in tennis. But I'm talking about Gasso right now, baby. Gasso Live is always packed, especially when the shoe team circuits are not on the same weekend. Okay. Okay. They packed with who? Who they packed with? Who are they packed with? Who? What color? What's the majority of the? What's the majority? Give me a percentage of the kids that are at this tournament this weekend. Give me the demographics, the majority. Give me, what's the percentage? Most of them black, right? Most of them are black. Most of them are black in basketball. When I walk in the gym, when I walked, when I went to Kevin Sampson's event, I went to Rice Camp. I went to U of H camp. And when I go to I just look at different things than y'all look at. I look at the demographics. I see mostly black parents, mostly black kids, mostly black. And let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to be real clear with me on this one. If you're a black business and you're black, if your ass sorry, I'm not supporting you. If you ain't maintain a level of excellence, I'm not supporting you. Got to be good, man. I'm first class. I want my stuff first class. If you do something for me, I do something with you. I'm gonna give you first pass, and then I'm gonna give you a first class, whatever service I'm offering you. So I tell you guys, whatever Mr. Gasso doing up there, your ass better figure it out. Quit running around here talking about each other and hating on each other. Because Mr. Gasso is benefiting from you guys out here hating and talking about each other. Better figure it out. If Mr. Gasso got some excellent, like your homeboy said, what that man said. Let me see, somebody gave me something about Gasso. Hold on, I'm trying to go back and find out. Always packed. Packed don't mean it good though. Packed don't mean it good. I've been in some places it's packed, it's terrible as hell. So packed don't mean it good. I don't have a recruiting service. So what that means? Because I don't have a recruit. I don't understand that. I'm trying to get people to be like Gasso. So you're telling us, not of y'all don't want excellence? What are you talking about? And unfortunately, you don't have a recruiting service. I wouldn't even know what to do with a recruiting service. I wouldn't even know what to do. I got other stuff I need to do, Paul. But I do it well, Paul. 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 It's going to be done with excellence. But what do you mean? I don't, if I had a recruiting service, what would that mean? I don't understand what you're saying. And I'm not my own person. Okay? I'm my own man. The guys that have service don't provide the level of service that Gasso provides. Why not? This is a great conversation. I wish we was talking about this, Paul. I wish I had a way. I wish I had a way to talk to Paul right now. The guys that have services don't provide the level of service that Gasso provides. Why not? Barry, why not? I don't see nobody else saying nothing. Y'all, why not? I'm fact finding in here. I find it odd that Gasso went up $100 compared to the previous live period. Why an extra $100 from May to July? Oh, because they're providing a level of service. Because it's the level of service that Gasso provides. Y'all, I didn't write this. Paul Miranda doing this. He said, unfortunately, that I don't have a recruiting service. I need to. I bet you to be shit. I'm following Gasso. If that's what you Negroes think is excellent, I'm finna go and copy. Y'all keep. You know how people used to get mad at Kobe? Tell me he copied out Michael Jordan. If I'm gonna copy a cat, it's gonna be the baddest cat, the black cat. He's trying to do everything Michael doing. Yes, that's why he got 5 rings. The politics with us is not as visible with Gasso. Help me. Hold up. Paul, I like that one. Paul, I'm loving this because I don't know what the hell you're saying, but I'm loving it. Man, this is good. Hold on. This is good. This is good. I didn't know. Y'all, I didn't know. I got so much else to talk about, but this is important. He said, at the end of the day, you're willing to invest in your son. Yeah, we know about that. Gasso, can you break down the levels? I'm just trying to figure out, has Gasso ever in their life produced? No, I don't know. Ask that. Ain't nobody produced no. Do you know who produced NBA prospect? His mama and daddy. His mama and daddy. That's who produced an NBA prospect. But I tell you one thing, what I do like about Dallas. Paul, you got to help me about the politics. You got to help me. But what I do like about Dallas and how they market these kids, and just from me watching, they market these kids enough to get to be McDonald All-Americans. Bobby Benjamin. And then when you McDonald All-American, you got a shot on getting drafted. Now, whether you good enough, that ain't the issue. They just trying to get you drafted. I'm watching that. Somebody brought that to my attention this morning. I thought it was ingenious. I said, that's how they do it. See, I come from the school, you just had to be good enough. Now you can talk about somebody so much and put out videos. So Paul liked the videos and all that, and put out the videos so much that guess what? the video can be so good. Video, and I write up about you so much, and the hype is so much that Eric Bossy come down here and write, and then we got Paul B. Cardi, he'll write about you, and then we got all of this, going on. The next thing you know, you're McDonald's All-American. You go to the league. Until you get in that league, and can't make it to that second contract. But they got him there. And that first contract is all right to me. Huh. You said, Paul. Bobby B, where you at, baby? Happy birthday. I know it's late, but happy birthday, man. Your birthday every day with me, man. The politics with us is not as visible with the Gasso. The politics is us. Who is us, Paul? You talking about the black vote versus God? Mom and dad. Thank you, Curtis. That's what I'm talking about, Curtis. That's what I'm talking about. Mom and dad produced them. Y'all can talk about what y'all did. Mom and dad. Paul McConnell, you're saying, you're not saying fact, but you could be true. Think about our music. We compare our artists, but country, western, and rock people don't. Wow. That's why I love this show, man. That's why I can't put. If I was y'all, I'd be sharing the hell out of this show. All my friends be on this joint. I'm liking this, y'all. Because y'all can talk free with me. Y'all, see, y'all, yeah, I ain't got no, what, Paul? I ain't got no scouting service. I ain't got no event. I ain't trying to promote no event. I ain't got, all I'm going by is I know so many people. Like I said, I was on a phone call today. I can't wait to get back on that phone call. Because these Negroes told me that they on the waiting list to get in the Gasso. That shit broke, excuse me, I'm sorry. That broke my heart. That broke my heart. It did. Bobby Benjamin, it broke my heart. I love me some Josephine Houston too. Joe. Paul. Huh. Joe and Paul. Oh, who was that? Trey Phillips? That was Trey Phillips? Trey Phillips, I like that. Hold on. Let me put that on the screen, y'all, so y'all can get that one, man. Boy, I love y'all. See, y'all think I be mad at y'all. Y'all, I just be wanting y'all. I'm trying to get more out of you, Paul. You so used to arguing back and forth with people. I'm trying to get it out of you. So we can get it to the world. Hold up, Trey. Let me put Trey thing back up there, Trey. Trey said. Paul Miranda not saying fact, but they could be true. Think about our music. We compare our artists, but the country, western, rock people don't. How you know they don't compare the artists, though? Oh, not in public. On Twitter, because they ain't on Twitter as much. We the one made Twitter so big that man gave all that $40-something $1 billion. That Nazi bought the Twitter and he went crazy on y'all the other day. Guess what that showed me? I don't really need Twitter as much. Because I said, I don't know if y'all know Twitter messed up over the weekend. They started talking about some stuff I ain't never heard of before. So guess what? I stopped looking at it. But not in public. Not in public to you, Paul, because you might not pray. You might not be in their sphere of influence. They might have another way they communicate in public. You hang with the country western people. You hang with the country western kids. Every one of your friends is country western. How you know they ain't comparing? They just ain't doing it on Twitter. Are you following them people? They might be doing it on Twitter. They might not. How you know? I don't believe. Trey, how you know? Y'all know I'm not just going to sit there. Let's see. Let me finish. Let me see. It's not a particular service. So you talking about, but you said they service is so superior. Paul, I'm trying to go back to that one, Paul. I think you said something about their service being so superior. Oh, hold on, Paul. I missed that one, Paul. I'm trying to, like they service is the best thing since sliced bread. Hold on, Paul. Let me go back to Paul. Paul, I'm just trying to figure something out. Hey, these guys have services. These guys that have services don't provide the level of services the gas so provides. Why not? I'm trying to find out why they don't. We're gonna keep that one on the screen. Come on, screen. Come on, my people. Don't let it go off the screen. Watch it. I'm gonna take it off and put it back on. And now it's gonna stay until I take it off. Now it's gonna stay until I take it off. Hey, they don't provide a level of service. What services? Tell me what services they provide. Tell me what service. Paul get wrong. Barry, no. Paul is educating me. I'm not messing. Y'all be so. Y'all don't understand, man. All I be doing, man. If I challenge your comment, let me give you a secret. That means I want to know more. If I don't say nothing about your comment, that means I don't want to know more. So don't think I'm in for. I know. I'm just trying to. I was a parent. I didn't know y'all was thinking like this, Paul. I didn't know all of this mess was being played. Guess what I did, Paul? I made sure he was the best dribbler. He was the best passer. He was the best shooter. He was the best defender. And he was the best hustler. I made sure. Because I know somebody need one of them on their team. I ain't know. I heard about Gasol, but I didn't know Gasol had a service. They provide a level of service that these other guys don't provide. I didn't know that. Maybe I need to get me some of them services. See, y'all always trying to turn something into bad. I want to know what's great. Paul sit there and think, Paul the only person I heard say this now, but Paul, I'm going to believe you. I want to just know, give me a list of these services that they provide. That's all I'm asking for. That's all. Let me keep going now. Yes, he's ruined Twitter, Kevin. Kevin Lewis, he ruined Twitter. I'm done with Twitter. Barry McDonald, hold on, B. I don't get anything. Man, come on, Paul. You always mess with people. Paul, but you do sound like you're selling them, though. Paul, but guess what? I like it. Paul, I hope you somewhere selling the Chop Shop like that. I sure hope you somewhere saying, instead of saying, oh, that's that Jimmy and that damn Robert on there. I know that's what probably y'all be saying. But it's okay. But I wish y'all could sell the Chop Shop like y'all selling Gasso. Because I know I'm offering a service, but I ain't actually asked for $695. Let me make sure that dude told me $695, because I keep calling the wrong number out. That dude sent me a text. Hold on. Did he say 600? No, he just told me that. He didn't text her. $695. I bet you're debating the best country. See, Michael Jordan, man, stop it. See that, just the boom boom room. I bet they're debating the best country singers that you tobacco convinced. Show is they try to talk. Yeah, you're probably right. Do you really think that is the best platform, or are you just giving her a hard time? Oh, I like that, Barry, I love Barry. you, Barry. By the time I get somebody on my side. Thank you, Barry. Barry McDonald take up for Rob. Oh, I like that, Barry. Oh, Paul, give me an example. Oh, thank you, Paul. Paul, I'm sorry. I'm behind, Paul. My bad. Example. Kid ranked 85th in one of our guys' ranking. I'm sorry, 58. I'm sorry. See that, y'all? I'm dyslexic. I told you. Ranked 58 in one of our guys' rankings. He has, let me put it on the board so y'all can see Paul. Hold on. Let me put it on the board. He has the kid ranked ahead of that 58. Sad part is that the other kid played behind him on school ball and on the same age. Wait a minute, Paul. Wait a minute. Wait. That's just two different opinions, though, Paul. Paul. But if these guys got two separate opinions, Paul, because rankings are opinionated. Let me put that back on there. Y'all know. So y'all got this, Coach. Yeah, we got this, so we can get that out of the way. Let me put this back up here, because Paul's saying, example, a kid ranked 58 in one our guys ranking. He has a kid ranked ahead of that 58. Sad part is the other kid played behind him on a school ball. See, I don't keep up with this stuff that much. That's y'all problem. Y'all don't even rank up there in Dallas, Paul. So you got to be talking about Houston. Because don't nobody do that. Do y'all rank in Dallas? I heard Dallas don't rank. 699. Gasso had the 58 kid ranked 31 and the other kid was ranked 60. So what that means? Cause Gasso had it ranked, what that mean? Couldn't Gasso be wrong for ranking the kid that high? But to you, it's got to be our guys are wrong, not Gasso. Yo, I see why this affirmative action. I see why Justice Thomas don't. I see why he. Ooh, y'all killing me. Y'all ain't finna take me in the overtime, but y'all gonna make me. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Why can't it be? Did y'all see that? Cause Gasso ranked, so Gasso supposed to be right. Why don't Gasso got his ass ranked too high? Maybe Gasso got. Paul, I don't like that, Paul. I don't like that, Paul. I don't like that, Paul. Paul said he ain't messing with me. The opinion brought, so people buy. Is that 58 kid wasn't a part of a clique? The other kid was. Hold on. I'm trying to show petting. So you telling me Gasso ain't petty? You saying Gasso ain't petty? Gasso is above reproach. You saying Gasso ain't petty? Hold on, y'all. I love this. I can't leave y'all right now. I got the. You telling me? Hold on. Let me go down. Let me go. Gasso is DFW rankings now because the others fold their rankings. Oh. So Gasso ranked I'm thinking. Paul, I'm just listening, Paul. I'm reading now, Paul. Paul Miranda, what does Gasso do? Jim Hicks, Alan Branch. Alan Branch don't coach. Don't. Alan Branch don't rank nobody. No, I ain't never seen him, man. Okay, that is Moody. Said services. What are you talking about, that? Oh my goodness. Also, it's $500. $500 for the little kids. Mr. Gasso. Hey, Mr. Gasso. Man, I might ride up there, man, because I want to see what you doing to these Negroes. Mr. Gasso, I'm sorry. I'm coming up there to see. I'm coming to see Mr. Gasso. I got to figure this thing out. Y'all, this. See, y'all mad at me. I ain't mad at Mr. Gasso. Mr. Gasso, I want to know what you're doing to him. I want to know. I want to know. No, Gasso didn't get it wrong, but our guy did, because the 58 kid lasts throughout college. That don't mean nothing, Paul. Some kids just don't pan out. No, Paul. Paul, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that, Paul, because the other kid don't pan out. No. So everybody was wrong about Desmond Bain. Everybody was wrong about John Moran. Everybody was wrong about Stephen Curry. Have y'all ever been to North Carolina? Have y'all visited Davidson? Davidson is like St. Thomas. Who got that wrong? No, Paul, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. Coach, make you a better college. No. Make rankings of what they are right now. I don't believe in that one, Paul. Paul, you lost me on that one. I bet Paul owned Dallas against everybody's shirt. And I ain't mad at him. I like Houston. Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, y'all leave Jimmy out here. Jimmy ain't nowhere. Well, let's leave Jimmy out here. We just talking. I'm talking about Mr. Gasso. I'm going to see what Mr. Gasso doing. Y'all can stay y'all ass in here. Worry about everybody else. I want to know what Mr. Gasso doing. Mr. Gasso winning. Because when two guys on the phone talking to me and not realizing what's coming out their mouth and say they on a waiting list, I can't wait to get off this show so I can call them and say, that Gasso is like crack, man. It's just J's and phones. They tell y'all you gotta have it and you think you need it. Oh. Yeah, but I don't believe in that one, Paul. Talking about cream riser talk. I don't believe that. I don't believe in that. Paul. Stephen Curry's mom and dad went to Virginia Tech, and they told him, hell no, that little bitty, y'all keep that little midget somewhere else. He can't play up here. Hell no. Daddy one of the leading scorers in Virginia Tech history. Del Curry. Go Google it. Eventually the cream rise to the top. Kids get better too. Archie Young, in my opinion. See, where y'all been, Archie? You can't come on here at 2 o'clock, man. I gotta go. Playing in the gas so heavily influenced, in my opinion, playing in the gas so heavily influenced their rank. Playing in Jimmy's event heavily influenced his rankings too. Particularly for kids not in the DFW. I've seen a young man ranked in the 70s in Houston be a top 30 in the state of Gasso rankings because he had an explosive game in their event. But then I think that's Gasso's fault. That ain't Houston's fault. His ass played like 70 in Houston, but he just played in one event and had one game. Thank you, Archie. You just debunked everything that Paul Miranda just said. Archie, you should have been on the damn show a long time ago. Now I got to go into overtime. I don't want to. Did y'all see that? Just because he put him in the top 30, what the hell that means? Why? What the hell? So you going to like that ranking because he put him in the top 30. But what if his ass played like top 70 down here in Houston? Are y'all listening? Parents, I hope y'all listening. Have y'all shared this show? Y'all might not want everybody to watch this show. Archie, that's it. In their events, you're seeing more versus playing in somebody else's. Maybe you don't show as well. Well, I gave you an example. Don't get me wrong, Hannah. You got to remember, I was just a parent. I know, Paul. Part of what I'm talking about. I got you. But Paul, you got to separate. You got to use a professional power. But Paul, you got the Paul Miranda, real talk. Paul, you got to separate yourself. But you know what, Paul Miranda? I thank you. I thank Curtis. I thank all of y'all today, man. I even thank your people who weren't on the show today because I gave them a civics lesson. Now we having a summer basketball talk. Bobby Benjamin, why you laughing at me, man? I know how you are. Why you laughing, man? Bobby Benjamin, y'all got to explain this to me. See, I'm caught up to all the text. I'm caught up. Bobby, y'all think I be trying to? I ain't trying to be mean. I just be trying. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all got to hear me on this one. All I be doing is trying to make us think, man. That's all, man. That's all. Bobby Benjamin, I got a project for you too. Paul, you done put a good fight. Just wait. No, Paul had a great fight. Paul wasn't fighting. Paul had a great. Paul came from his. Paul, y'all gotta understand, man. When you do something for somebody's kid, man, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, man. I really want to talk to y'all about something. Archie, I'm glad I got you here. Archie, when do daddy balls supposed to stop? Because I saw some stuff yesterday. I'm sick of these people coming and bringing their daddies on the coach teams. Then the son just come on the team and then they play the son before the other people who've been playing. And the kid ain't better than, if you're better than the kid, okay. Some daddy ball being played in the EYBL. Y'all go look at it for your damn self. I have separated myself. Oh, I was led to believe that it was Gassol's fault with my kid. I only find out my own people. Okay, I got you, Paul. I got you, Paul. Paul, I'm with that one. Paul, they used to talk about mine, but they couldn't do nothing about it. They look for Paul, you know what I used to tell them? Put yours up against mine. Paul, hey, Paul, I can't, Paul, dude, I promise you, Paul, that's all I used to say, Paul. I used to just say, put y'all up against, hold up, y'all. Paul, I know they used to be mad at me. I said, just if you talking all that, put y'all up against it. Yo, hold up, y'all. It's so much fun to watch. Watch this, y'all. This
but a child of God. Exactly. Now give me a break. You know, don't come with that hypocrisy. You can call Louis Farrakhan names. And by the way, I'm not trying to compare Louis Farrakhan to Dukes.
Hey, y'all.
Don't make that position.
Hey. Hold up. That's against Harvard. Let me set it up. Number 5. Number 5 right there. Number 5. Hey. I just made sure he knew how to do this.
Anything but a child of God. Exactly. Now give me a break. You know,
Stole the ball. When he gave it up, dude didn't know what to do with it. Went to the corner and said, cash him out.
I'm not trying to compare Louis Farrakhan.
Paul, that's all I did, Paul. Hold on, Paul. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something else. That's all. Yo, that overtake politics. Yo, I didn't know none of these Negroes when my son was playing. I didn't know Jimmy when my son was playing. Matter of fact, dudes told me and I didn't talk to Jimmy. Hold up. This kind of crazy stuff he do. I wish I had some more. You got your back turned on him. What you gonna do? Throw it off your back and kiss it in the grass on your ass. Mamas and daddies. That's why I tell y'all this. You don't have to be mad at these dudes. Just make sure, look, man, gonna tear everybody ass up he play against. So when he walk in the gym, they should say, who is that damn dude in them goggles? That's what they used to do. That's what they used to do. Paul, I know you worry about, Paul, they hated on my baby. Can you imagine how they hated on my baby? Can you imagine? I just made sure. Paul, I got to show you this one, Paul. Paul. That man said he made some money betting on Cornell this year. Hey, y'all remember the coach? See, Paul, I got to take you back. Bettina, I made sure, I know I had when you got a 6-footer, 6'2", 6, he got to be special. He got to be special, y'all. You can't come in there regular. I remember they had a trial for him to go on the Houston Hoop team. Because they had another team in Houston. they had another. See, my son, bless his heart. Dad, I want to play on the EYBL. Because they got them sneakers. They got the snoozes. You can't buy them. So I got to go play on that. So I didn't call, but I had somebody call another guy on. He said he wasn't good enough to play on this team. And by the way, that team didn't win a damn game, I don't think. They got put out EYBL the next year. But, okay. So, I guess Rob called Justice Winslow and said, man, hey, man, give me a trial. Went in that gym, I never forget, we was at St. Thomas. Next thing you know, he's on the team. Wasn't practice. That's the only practice we had that year. You got to have him can play. Then you ain't got to be begging, Bettina. You ain't got to be asking nobody for no help. You ain't got to be asking nobody for. They gonna hate on you. They can still hate on you. One of the dudes come and ask me, man, you need me to help you with your son recruiting. Negro, I don't need your help. That's why I always think Alan Branch, because he knew the plan. I knew I had a 6'2". He can play his ass off. And maybe if he had tried and just said, okay, I'm going to go to the G League. But I told him, life is more than basketball, baby. Basketball got to stop anyway. He said, well, guess what? If I ain't playing, then I'm going to want to go on the team. That's how we got to put it out, babies, man. This ain't about me talking about him. I'm just telling your parents. I had a 6-footer that went 1,700 miles away. No stars behind his name. No social media. And started the first day he got on campus. I ain't called none of these guys. Man, help me hook my son up. Help me hook my son up. You can't depend on these people, man. You got people playing daddy ball in the in the EYBL. Y'all notice I'm careful. I'm gonna let y'all find out for yourself. I don't like to call these people names out, but it's happening. That's what had your boy Steven mad at me all the time. I used to tell him to line this guy. Who is Steven? Stephen. Who's Stephen? Paul, I don't know what you're talking about. Stop, Paul. But Tina, get a little man ready. Have little man got to be able to shoot that thing. Man, this basketball can be fun, but y'all, it's some rotten ass dudes in this stuff now. It can be fun. I had a ball with this youngster, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Did I show y'all this? Hold up, man. It's a freshman. Yeah, y'all fit. Yeah, y'all. But that Allen Branch, man, he was sitting. My son was in the 6th grade. He said, man, what's your plans for him? I said, man, I'm sending him to Kincaid because I want him to be prepared to be able to go to Harvard. Hold up, y'all. I want him to go to Harvard. I had a plan. In the 6th grade. So when it was time, and all these other schools calling, Patina, you know what I told him? Hey, player, ain't no use you recruiting him. He ain't going there. I wouldn't have mind him playing for Stanford, Johnny Dawkins, Yale, James Jones, Princeton didn't have a chance. Columbia, Hartman. Ivy League. Now my daughter, she went to Memphis, then she went to TSU. So I got part of them. But I just wanted my son to go to college. I don't know what made me, y'all, I'm telling you, I don't know what made me want that boy to go up there. I'm serious. Some say I didn't want him, I didn't want him to go to Memphis. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to find something for y'all before I get out of here. I didn't want him to go to Memphis. Bettina, don't get mad. That's my school. I didn't want him to go. I want that little dude to go. And I'm telling you, Daniel played themselves because they was trying to get Jordan McLaughlin. And he went to USC on their ass at the last minute. But what happened, they weren't calling Robert as much. You follow me? So what happened, you know how they say what happened was Columbia got the calling. So you know what I did? I had Columbia, him and his mom went up there to visit Columbia. I done told this story. Could easily. So, but what happened was, I got it. I'm going to play this before I get out of here. But what happened, they went up there, right? Him and the mama. I didn't go. Doing warm-ups. The coach saw Robert Cornell, so coach saw, parents, y'all use this. Cornell saw Robert sitting behind Columbia's bench. I didn't know Coach had their phone. Coach called me in the layup while the layup line was going on. Hatter, what's going on? What's going on? I said, man, y'all ain't called him, man. Man, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Whatever we need to do is good. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. I said, all right. I said, man, I said, don't worry. Think about it. I'm not up there. So can't nothing happen if I'm not up there. So the next week, they flew him and his mom up there for, because Rob couldn't commit. I know where he was going to go. He was going. I had already, mom and dad, I had already groomed him. It's a groom. You can't tell these kids what to do. Groomed him to make that decision. He really think he made the decision, y'all. He said a lot of guys do play. Yes, guys play favors. They're human, Paul. But guess what, Paul? You got to be good past the politics. That's what I'm trying to let you understand. It's only because they know they can better. A lot of kids do better favors because, hold on, what did Paul say? A lot of guys do play favors because they know they can help better with kids they like. Yeah, I mean, that's everybody. Paul, you ain't trying. All the time you ain't gonna be liked. And I hope some parent got that today. Don't y'all worry about what these other dudes saying about your baby. Make sure he good enough. Cedric Howard, what's up, man? Make sure he good enough. These parents calling me, they spending so much money, they about to go freaking crazy, mad and stuff at their son. But you get them where when they're freshmen, they go on this campus. Man, I never get this dude did this move. This dude, I said, what the hell are you doing? Y'all watch this crazy stuff. I'm going to give y'all these and then we're going to get out.
Bring up top. Keeping that ball, crossing over right to left. The penetration will come inside. Oh, what a shot. Harlem Globetrot-esque. Hatter thought he was going to lose it, Eric. Bring up top. Keeping that ball, crossing over right to left. The penetration will come inside. Oh!
They couldn't stop him. You think I was worried about what somebody else say? He was doing that as a freshman in college, so you know what he was doing to them dudes in high school. Hold on. Last second shot. Watch it. Make sure he can dribble that thing, mama. Make sure he can shoot that thing, mama. I'm watching the G League the summer league. These dudes can't shoot. The NBA 100 camp, they were shooting back from the NBA three-point line. These dudes can make a shot. Paul, you're not listening, Paul. You're not listening. A lot of these kids are not good enough. It's just they haven't had enough people in the recruiting game to support. Paul, you're not hearing me. Didn't nobody support him? You looking at me now. Didn't nobody support. I didn't know none of these dudes in the summer basketball community. I wasn't a part of the clique, son. Let me repeat this again. Evidently, this guy got waxed. I wasn't a part of the clique then. I didn't know Jimmy or none of them. I knew Alan Branch because he played golf with me. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you, Paul Miranda? Jason Peters, I didn't know these people. Branch helped. All Branch did was get to the Ivy League coach for me. That ain't no click. We could have went to Memphis and anywhere else we wanted to go. I wanted him to go to the Ivy League. Alan Branch, no, from men his talk, Paul Miranda, when my son was in the 6th grade, you don't listen. You just run your damn mouth. In the 6th grade, and then Alan Branch remembered, man, this dude got all the grades. He got a 4.9 grade point average on a 5-point scale. He can play. He can go anywhere his ass wants. Let me tell you something. If you ranked in the top 10 in Houston, mama, in your senior year, and you got a 4.9 grade point average, you can go anywhere in the hell you want to go. I'm going to repeat that. You're ranked in the top 10 in Houston. Your last game in high school, it took 2 pros to knock you out of the going to the state championship, Aaron and Harris. All I'm trying to tell you, it ain't about being a part of no clique. Because what? Hold on. Alan Branch, all he did is told the coach to come to the game. Let's get that straight. Because guess what? The coach came to the game and liked what he saw. And the coach still went and tried to recruit another point guard. And I played his ass. So I'm just showing you how it works. If you want to listen to it or not, I don't care. I'm going to just give it to the parents who want to listen because Paul knows it. He's a freaking know-it-all. But parents, Alan Branch called one coach from the Ivy League. Ivy League talk. You got a guy and dumbass Rice University never called at all, not once. That coach got fired. You got a kid that's one of the top players in Houston and got a 4.9 grade point average, an average of 20 points, and was in the 90, 40, 50 club. Paul Miranda, 90% from free throw, 40% from 3, 50% from the field. And Cornell almost dropped the ball because they stopped calling it. But Columbia said, let's get it done right now. That's what I'm trying to explain to people. Well, don't worry about that. Ain't nobody. See, you worried about the people that didn't help your kid. All I say is F them. Because there's plenty of them didn't help him around here. I just told you. One guy said he can't play on his team. But the Houston Hoops said, come on, man. And the Houston Hoops didn't play him in the beginning. Josephine, I never forget. All these coaches go up there to see him, my son. Y'all just don't understand how the stuff I've been through. This dude talking about a damn clique. Dude talking about a clique. I mean, are you in the club? You're in the club. Where was the clubs? Where was the when he was sitting on that bench for the Houston Hoops like this here, and the coach coming and watching the whole game? Well, what was the clique? Then Paul Miranda. Kid didn't play. So I'm pissed, as a daddy should. I said, let's go, Rob. Man, let's go. He said, Dad, you can go home. I'm staying. They got to play me. You got to pay me. You can't worry about nobody else. Because they ain't helping you and your son. Mamas. Mr. Know-It-All, he's still trying to one-up somebody, and I went way past him because I'm talking to you mamas and your daddies. I'm hearing y'all. It's some guys in this community just ain't gonna say nothing positive about your son, no matter what, mamas. And don't tell me you done said something positive about everybody's son. I know you ain't, Paul Miranda. I just know you haven't. It's who you like. You got some certain family members you like more than other ones. You like an auntie that you don't like more than others. That's, like you said, that's human nature. But Kendrick Lewis, you can't worry about nobody else. You can't worry about them. This community ain't been good since. What if I was mad at this community? Do y'all think I'd be on this show talking? If I was mad? Alan Branch live in Dallas. I just know him. I didn't know him from the basketball community. I knew him from playing golf. It's all right, ladies and gentlemen. You ain't got to catch these people behind. But you ain't got to be around here talking negative about John Lucas, about Jimmy, if you plan on using them later. Can't do that. None of these guys in Houston help do none of that. Maybe I was just a dad that just said, man, I got to make him, he got to be good, man. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. You got to be bad to be, you got to be good. You got to be good, man. And I'm finna get out of here, man. I got to show you this one. This for Paul. This one for Paul, and I'm gonna get out of here. But Tina, let your young fella look at this. Hold up, let me see. I think this gonna be my last one and I'm out of here. This the one I like.
Truly just living in each moment and loving each moment.
From all of us to all of you,
Happy holidays.
Kyrie Irving off to an explosion.
Truly just living in each moment and loving each moment.
Coach, Mama, when you had your youngin' going to college, like these dudes at Dallas, not no stars, not no what you call it, not no McDonald All-Americans. Just when he play against these dudes, just tell him you got to bust their ass. I told y'all, I'm gonna let y'all use this. I'm gonna let y'all use this trick. Bettina, let your dad, let his daddy say it. Every time my son used to play against somebody that's good, and I think that's supposed to be good, guess what I do? I used to go tell it. I said, dude, they said that dude, that is the best. He didn't like me to say nobody else was better than him. I used to, I'm telling you, anytime, like, y'all got some kids gonna play a big game tomorrow. I said, dude, that dude you playing against? Oh, dude, now see, my son get triggered if I said somebody good. See, if your son don't get triggered by that, you can't use that. He get triggered if I say, Bettina, if I said somebody nice, like if I say, Dad Moody got the coldest dude in Chicago, you finna play against him. Oh, hold up, Dad. That's when they played against Jaleel. He played against Jaleel Okafor and Jalen Bronson. You know what I said? Man, that dude going to do that dude. Man, dude, that will be the best guard in Chicago. Shit, we sent them home. But that's all, man. It's thank you, Paul. But thank you, Paul. You helped me. Everybody, I enjoyed y'all today, but I ain't never had a chance to show you. I know we talk about little fella sometime, but he's Googleable. Google him. He can play a little bit. But it's but mama, don't worry about. You got the Chop Shop now. Y'all know I ain't letting nobody talk negative about your kid. Now, not on this show. Now, when I talk to you, mama, I'm gonna tell you, hey, he got to get better at this. He got to get better at this. He got to be better at this. He got to be better at this. I got to tell you that because I love basketball. But I ain't, all of that stuff Paul talking, I ain't letting nobody talk about your son like they did mine. I ain't letting these dudes come on here and tear their head off. No, they ain't doing them babies like that. But I got to get out of here. And I will see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Women Rock Wednesday now. Hey. I need y'all. I need the women tomorrow. Y'all got to explain to me what has happened to the Essence Festival. Y'all got to explain it. Y'all got to help me. Y'all got to help me. We're going to talk about some other stuff, but somebody got to explain to me what happened. The acts is Essence. Ain't got no money no more. They can't pay. Y'all, I went from watching Beyonce perform, Prince perform, and now y'all got Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah, we got to talk tomorrow. But I'm out of here, man. I'm gone. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.